What's up, y'all? I'm Hannah Shakina with Franchise Sports Media, and we are here at the FSM Prep Rally Flag Football Game of the Week. And boy, did we have a game all the way to the end today. We had our number 4, the Lady Patriots, hosting our number 3, Arbor View, ending with a score of 25-22, Aggies on top. And boy, was it eventful. Just a bit of history going into this game. The last time these two played off was in Mesquite, and it was a lot to a little. Arbor View had scored a lot, and Liberty had scored a little. But now, this is clearly a different story. In the first half, first quarter, we had a defensive showdown. And then in the second quarter, Liberty turns it on as their quarterback finds an open Trishelle, Tucay, and an open Shaza. But then we get into the second half, and Arbor View turns it on with the pressure, putting Liberty's quarterback in a predicament, which allows them to have the momentum for their RPO, offensive explosion for Arbor View, ultimately coming back on top. But Liberty doesn't make them go down without a fight. At the end, Liberty tries to make a stand with the onside kick, but unfortunately, they weren't able to complete it. But overall, this game shows no one is really safe until that clock hits 0-0. This begs an interesting question going into the playoffs to see who really can get that number 1 spot in state. But I'll have more for you as I discuss my final thoughts at the end of the show. Check out our scores from around the valley. What's up, y'all? I'm Hannah Shakina with Franchise Sports Media, and we are here with our defensive players of the game. We got Day Day, shout out Day Day, and we got Rykiel. Let's go, Rykiel. All right, y'all, what a game y'all both had. Day Day, I'm gonna start with you. Let's be real. That first half was scary, right?
Yeah.
And so I know Coach was upset. I know y'all got grilled at in that second half. I used to play, so I get it. What did he tell you in that second half?
Just stay in a positive mindset. Have goldfish memory. If I miss the flag, just go back and get it next play. Like, just keep a positive mindset and a fast pace.
That's great, but what did y'all tell each other? I know y'all was telling each other.
We were just like, new game, we got this.
Okay.
Let's go.
Okay, you were like, lock in.
Yeah.
All right, my question for you is, going into that second half, you really had to turn it on and contain the quarterback. What made you guys do that?
We every practice, we ball out and stuff, so really helps when we're on to the game. And this was a really big game. All of us was nervous, so we just had to come together and actually work and get to the quarterback and stuff.
That's crazy that you guys are nervous because you guys blow out teams consistently. Yeah. So that just kind of shows how humble you are. Talk about that mentality, how you guys even if you blow out teams, you guys are it doesn't matter.
Yes, we're always humble. Every single practice, we're we got to get better. It goes all day. 100%.
There's always something you can work on.
Yeah.
There's always something you can get better at.
What are the things that you feel like you have to fine tune into playoffs?
So for me, I feel like personally, I need to break down more and stop and really watch the ball and not fall off sides and really watch the hips too. I can always fix something and I can always be better.
Well, girls, y'all did great today. Great finish. Y'all really focused on the details. And, hey, defense wins championships, baby. Let's go. Let's go, y'all. Good job today.
Yeah. I'm really diamond, and I'm shining bright because I'm really grinding. They ask me if I'm real. I say, you sleep. My daughter gonna love this chip. All my diamonds shine because they really diamonds. Just in line, they be really trying. They ask me if I'm lying. I say really. Got money on my mind. I say really. I look like I've been ballin' cause I'm really ballin'. I wanna apologize, I'm not really sorry. They ask me if I'm lying. I say really. I'm really on my mind. I say really. Make them believe, I made them believe. A lyrical songwriter and he could sing. Bringing in money like raking in leaves. I was just trying to get paper.
What's up, y'all? I'm Hannah Sarkinian with Franchise Sports Media, and we are here with our coach of the game, Coach Fred. Give it up for defense. Give it up for defense. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Coach, they say defense wins championships, and they also say defense travels when we're in playoffs, and we're about to approach playoffs right now. So talk about that first half. What was your assessment of that first half?
So we were originally to come out in man defense, and they started crossing us and stuff like that, so we had to adjust back to our normal defense.
Right.
But that's the thing. You got to be able to be prepared for one thing and adjust to something else all times.
100%.
Yeah.
And let's talk about that as you guys have to contain the quarterback. We have number 9 and number 1, your pass rush. Talk about that pressure. Talk about that second half adjustment to turn that pass rush on.
So the whole year we basically borrowed off those two girls because they literally put so much pressure on the quarterbacks. They're throwing them off their heels. They can't get their timing routes down. They can't roll out, and it just we stopped running quarterbacks. We stopped passing quarterbacks, and they're just right after them.
Coach, just talk about your defense as a whole, the grit coming back from that second half. What would you like to say about them?
I love that, exactly like you said. I saw them sweating. They're tired. They're just running out, chasing everything they can, and they're still giving everything they had. And to the end, chasing everything down, not quitting. Getting that pick by Miranda at the end was huge to seal it up.
100%.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, congrats, Coach.
Thank
Can't
you.
wait to see how y'all do in the playoffs.
Woo! Yes, ma'am.
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go!
Let's go. Well, y'all, that was our game of the week, and way to keep us on our toes. Both teams had a great performance. You didn't really know which way it was going to go until the very end. And so this begs the question, what's the picture going to look like going into playoffs? We have senior week next week as the flag football season wraps up, but keep up with Franchise Sports Media. Check us out at our FSM Prep Rally every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. and at franchisesportsmedia.com.